Balmer laid bare security weaknesses at the governor's residence, and that led to recommendations on how to make the governor's private residence safer. Those taxpayer-funded upgrades in Montgomery County have led to a spat with neighbors who are suing the governor, and the Shapiros, who are countersuing. The dispute is over that narrow strip shaded in green between the Shapiros' property and that of Jeremy and Simone Mock. The Shapiros lived there for 23 years, the Mocks 8. Both believe the Shapiros owned it, until a recent survey showed it actually belonged to the Mocks. The Shapiros informed them, tried to strike a deal, but couldn't. Things grew testy. The Mocks sued, citing harassment and intimidation by Shapiro, even using state police. The Shapiros countersued, claiming adverse possession.
It was my very first civil jury trial in Dauphin County, and it involved this concept of adverse possession.
Attorney Jim Goldsmith is not involved in this case, but has tried plenty since the 1980s. In PA, he says adverse possession kicks in after 21 years, and it basically says,
we own the property because we've possessed it continuously for 21 years. We didn't have permission. There was no agreement. The neighbors could have exercised their due care and moved to get us off, but they didn't.
That's the Shapiro's argument, but it further spotlights that taxpayer dollars are being used to upgrade the governor's personal home.
The Constitution doesn't permit us to spend money on a private residence. We're spending $32 million to upgrade the governor's mansion. Governor Shapiro and his family could live there. That's what we're paying for.
Taxpayers will fund Shapiro's legal defense in the suit against him because his role as governor is mentioned. The Shapiros will pay for lawyers to countersue.
There's nothing that can't be made worse with litigation, so this has already escalated.
Anderson finds it odd the Mocks sued Shapiro in federal court, not county. Team Shapiro calls it a political hit as he seeks re-election.
Every Republican opposition researcher in the country has their eyes on Josh Shapiro. Every dollar is being invested in trying to find the worst thing they can about this very popular governor, and the best they came up with is his fence crept onto his neighbor's yard.
The Mock's attorney does proudly call himself conservative and a political consultant, and Mock spoke with GOP President Pro Tem Kim Ward, who denied urging Mock to sue.
I have talked to the neighbor twice in the last 4 months just to find out what was happening once he started to come forward.
Disputes are common, but governors getting sued, state police getting accused, and senators getting consulted, not so much.
There's always a way to resolve issues, mediation, arbitration, something short of litigation. But I think this is a little more, it has the seasoning on it. This is a political thing, perhaps. It's notorious, meaning it's in the paper, and it might make it more difficult for people to find the off-ramp.
We should note the Mock sued in federal court. The Shapiros countersued in Montgomery County Court.
Hi, I'm Eric Finkenbinder from ABC 27. We're excited to announce the new ABC 27 News Plus app. Live stream newscasts or watch content on demand. This is different than the ABC 27 app on your smartphone. You can check this out at home, and it's very easy to use. With a Fire Stick, go to the homepage, scroll down to search. From there, enter ABC 27. Move over to the apps, and there we are. Click the icon and install. It's just that easy.